You have to understand, of course, that this is a kind of special race.
25 d'avance sur le peloton emmené par la formation alpécine de Koenig.
I'm Stefano Cattai, 56-year-old. I'm Italian. I'm coming directly from the cycling world because I was a 12 years pro rider, and that I started to work with BMC.
Ouais, mais là tu vas te faire chier si tu veux l'enlever.
Bon, moi c'est pire que ça là-bas.
Ah bon?
Ouais, ça va faire des pour que ça soit bien.
And the beginning was just working in the assembly chain, and after you just switch up with to support the teams that BMC was sponsored, and begin with starting with Fona, going to Astana, BMC racing teams, and after going in the story with the Kubeka, NTT, and follow it directly jumping on the last one that we have now, which is Citroën. Well, my position is such defined is technical team liaison, which means that I'm supporting the team, just taking care of what all material that the team needs. And this is one part of my job. The other part of the job is to just to get and support, teaching mechanics or helping them to solve if they have problems or not, or at least to like a technical advisor. And from the other side, I'm just working connected with the company to bring the feedback that the riders and the team self and the mechanics about the materials. It's one part of the job is just to convince the team that what we have to decide together is for the common goal. So sometimes if the team is asking something different, you have to understand why, and to evaluate is really an opportunity that on the end of the story is a value for the company as well, or if not, is disadvantage. You have to convince the team that it's not the way to continue, which is one really difficult task sometimes. Yeah, well, it's one of the reasons why you spend a lot of time with the teams, because you have to gain trust about it. Of course, I have the advantage as a former rider. I know the world like is moving. I know what I have to tell something. I have to stay just only still, and the one I have to discuss. Maybe not yet, even if the moment, but maybe to wait something. And you become day by day just a little bit confidence from the mechanic, from the team manager, from the sport directors. And yes, it's a process. Sometimes it's taking a lot of time, but at the end, I guess it's a value.
What is it you love the most about being able to come to all the races?
Well, now it's you're not riding, of course. You enjoy actually what you always like it. It's like I mean, if you stay to ride a bike, it's because you love the sport. It was for a long time a part of my life in terms of living, and so that's it's a good thing that you be there on the race. You still to live the atmosphere, the path about what happened. It's a mix between emotion of moments that you live in the past and what the guys now are doing. So it's a different point of view, of course. Stay outside of the race, but it's always interesting to see all the things that when you are a rider you don't even take in your mind. And you realize only after when you stop and you see outside another way, but the emotion is there. So, I mean, I will be, even if when I will be 80 years old, I will still to look races and to look this kind of those activities. There are two parts. One is what is the BMC is waiting for me, which is kind of information, support the team. Then the team is done, is prepared, they have the good setup, they know what to do, everything is set. So I'm going to the start. There I'm just contacting and going to the other guys from other liaison, technical liaison, other teams, asking, checking material that other teams are using. Just bringing back feedback that could be used in the company for our product managers or our engineers or whatever, that they need to know a little bit more on the details. Then I'm going in the race, which is not expected from the BMC company, but it's something that I'm offering to the teams.
Donc beaucoup de puissance. Et puis il y a ce facteur risque aussi qu'ils ne veulent pas prendre. Ça compromettrait fortement leur chance de gagner en juillet.
It's kind of just like rally driving, isn't it? Like a little rally on a Sunday morning on Easter.
There was something days when you have to cover several sectors in the races is a little bit tricky. Of course, you don't want to take any risk. So it's a bicycle race, and that's we are not put in danger people.
Or maybe on the grass patch up there, yeah. Just a bit.
So the team here is asking and can support and then going to the service point because you are in the race, you are in the moment, you see what happened. You see something that maybe doesn't come on the TV. Behind the movement and giving support, going on the place, hoping that the guys they don't need my support because if it happens, it means that they have a trouble. Oh, every race is a special one. Of course, Roubaix is just really, I guess, really the most special. That a lot of riders that will choose this race to win one race.
So there's none of our riders left up in the front anymore. The race is done.
It's already done. Now, of course, they can fight, continue, whatever. Never is done till the finish. But obviously, the train already left.
Yeah. What do you get out? What do you get out of this job personally? Like what?
Personally, you have a passion about something, in life. Could be sports, could something that you really appreciate, or technique, or but you are doing something that you really like, and that's could be interesting. The technique, apply it to the race. What is possible to do in the sport to get improvement, whatever is performance or make it easy your life. It's something that you like to be part of the system. So it's not that you are in a team, but you are just connected to the team. So, the team is BMC, my team now. That's it. They ask to deliver something, and you have to deliver. Which is when the team is happy with the sponsor, it means that I did my job. One part of the job. but at least when I did it what the company asked me to do, and the team is happy with what they got from me, then much time fine.
De tête qui entre dans le secteur sud. Secteur numéro 5 sud, Campin, en Pével, classé.
It's really important in the company in terms to understand if the decision done was really on the good way, if they have to continue in the same direction, if they have to adapt something, to bring back feedback as well, because even for the engineer guy that this is just realizing a product is really fully identifying what he did.
Ouais, dans la Rambert, je pense qu'il est tombé. Tu veux? Ouais.
On empêche tout le monde.
Ah, il va aller là-bas.
Ah non, stop.
And you need as well that feedback and that people is happy with his baby. So that's the company is just living on emotion as well. So they are not realizing product, but they are realizing really stuff that works, that make them motivated, and that's one thing that I'm bringing back. So or motivated them to change something if they need it.